Welcome all my friends and new viewers. I appreciate you viewing my videos, it means a lot. So let's get into it. One thing that I do now, and I think it's helped me tremendously with my paintings, is that when you start a painting, to locate the darkest and the lightest value first. Put in the darkest shadows, put in all the shadows first, all the colorful shadows, and then add all the highlights, the lighter shadows, and this will cover the entire canvas. And then you work to find all the neutrals and middle values and middle tones in between all those. But anyway, the main point is when starting a painting is to do the darkest value and find the lightest value in the painting. And by painting those in, you're able to correctly see all the values in between, because there's nothing darker than the darkest and there's nothing brighter than the brightest, obviously. So that you're able to judge, because the first mark, usually like the first mark you make on the canvas, say you're doing the darkest value first, everything is relative to that value. So if you made the darkest value really like, a mid value, your painting is going to be really light, because there's not going to be a lot of contrast, because you didn't make the darkest value as dark as it should be. So you really want to make the first value, even the color of it, color value, there's not much difference. Value is like black and white, but that's not reality. Reality is color. So just think of it in terms as color. You want to find the darkest color first of the painting. Paint that in, because every other color is going to be relative to that one. You're going to judge, well, how bright is that? Okay, well, you judge it to this value. So, and you don't have to start off on a bright white canvas. You can use a toned gray canvas or a burnt sienna wash, whatever you feel. But if you find the dark value and then the lightest value, it'll help you tremendously to get all the colors and values, tones correct. And I found within the last month of me doing this that painting is a lot easier for me now. And that may be just because I'm improving, but I think that really helps, overall with finding values and trying to work all on the canvas at once instead of doing like this layering. So did a full coverage on the canvas, that way the bright white doesn't distract your eyes. So you get a full coverage, and then you're able to judge everything because you put the lightest and the darkest on. And you don't get to the end of the painting and then realize, oh man, the sky is like way too dark. The way I used to paint, I wouldn't be able to lighten up the sky. If I made the sky too dark, then the whole painting is kind of ruined. But now, if I did that now, it's less likely to happen, because usually the sky is the lightest value, or maybe a highlight on something. So I would paint those in and then paint the darks in. And now I have kind of this scale, and I know every other color after that is going to be in between those two. So keep that in mind. Hopefully this helps. Give it a shot on your paintings if you haven't. Start off with the darkest and the lightest, and then everything after that is in between those two values. So it's really helpful, and I found it to be helpful for my painting experience. And try painting every day. Just get a small 5x7 panel or a 6x8. You can do 9x12, 8x10, any size you want. 6x7, whatever's convenient for you. Do a painting a day like that. Try to go outside if you can, or look out in your front yard. Paint from inside. Painting from life. There's really nothing that matches that. So try that out. And post comments down below. Let me know what you think. How do you start off your paintings? Do you find this method to be helpful to you? Let me know. Like and subscribe if you wish to see more. I'd appreciate it. And thank you for your support. As always, take care of yourself. Peace be with you, my friend.